Known for its plethora of ancient ruins, whitewashed villages, sunny beaches, tasty cuisine, and friendly atmosphere, it is no wonder that Greece ranks among Europe's top travel destinations. But the reason that tourism exists in the first place is that it's just so beautiful here. Often, you'll find that beauty on the many scattered islands, lying like little gems in the seas surrounding the Grecian peninsula. There's a wealth of these to explore. From the Ionian Islands in the west, including Kefalonia and Corfu, to the Aegean Sea, boasting Mykonos, Santorini, Kos, and Rhodes, amongst others. In this video, we explore the best places to visit in Greece. We've collected a list of the top Greece attractions, so make sure to include them in your list if you're a visitor. At first in the list, number 1, Corfu. Corfu is a beautiful island on the Ionian Sea with mountains in the interior and picturesque white sand beaches along the coast. With Italian, French, and Greek influences, it's a foodie's dream. While it tops many people's lists, you can still enjoy tranquility if you stick to the less populated parts of the coast away from the larger towns. Beautiful beaches are along the coast, with small towns dotted throughout it. Corfu is an incredible place to visit for just about every traveler. Number 2, Knossos. If you're a history buff looking for a more off-the-beaten-path than Athens spot, Knossos is a dream. It's the site of Minoan ruins from over 5,000 years ago during the Bronze Age. The city is incredibly well kept, so you feel you're walking through history. For Greek mythology fans, Knossos holds the famous Hall of Kings, where the story of the Minotaur and Labyrinth takes place. If your traveling partner doesn't appreciate history like you, good news, Knossos is on the island of Crete. In contrast, you take in the historical sites. Number 3, Rhodes. The island of Rhodes in the Mediterranean Sea is a Greek paradise. There are stunning beaches but also wooded mountainsides, miles of hiking, and quaint country villages. Rhodes isn't as busy as Santorini or Mykonos, but it's still energetic enough to have a bustling town with unique shops and restaurants. Known as the Island of the Knights, Rhodes is home to the medieval town of the same name where the Order of the Knights of St. John of Jerusalem left their mark at the UNESCO World Heritage Site. Number 4, Meteora. Once you visit Meteora, you'll wonder how it's still a remote destination in Greece. Located in central Greece, Meteora is home to 6 monasteries perilously perched on sheer cliffs. Meteora is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and an official holy place, but it's not just for religious or historical-minded people. You can hike up the cliffs to wander around the 6 active mandatories. The holy monastery of Great Meteoron is the biggest and oldest one open for visitors, so it's a great place to start. Number 5, Crete. Crete is on so many people's bucket lists for a good reason. It's beautiful. With white sand and bright blue waters, Crete is what people think of when they hear Greek island. You could spend your entire Greek vacation on Crete and never get bored. Crete, the 5th largest Mediterranean island, has everything a Greek vacation needs: history, culture, food, beaches, and nature. As previously mentioned, the site of Knossos is a must-visit for all history buffs and families wanting to learn about history during their visit. Number 6, Kythira. Kythira is exactly what you're seeking. It is the supposed birth site of the goddess Aphrodite and has monasteries, beaches, a castle, and a Venetian vestige. If you prefer to stay in more developed areas, Kapsali, Kora, Diakofti, and Agia Pelagia are towns perfect for grabbing afternoon drinks and watching the sunset. The best sunset watching spot is at the vestige overlooking Kora because you can wander down the hill for an authentic Greek dinner afterward. It's located between the mainland and Crete, so it's a great stopover before or after a Crete adventure. Number 7. Sifnos. For the crisp, white buildings and sweeping ocean views of Santorini without the prices and crowds, Sifnos is a cheaper alternative. This city is a fantastic island to visit for a relaxing vacation. It's especially popular among families and couples, leaving the partying backpackers to the more popular islands. The Church of the Seven Martyrs is a picturesque spot to hike up to because of its blue-domed roof, white walls, and backdrop of the Mediterranean Sea. Its waters are also perfect for sailing or diving adventures. Number 8. Santorini. Santorini is famous for good reason. It's one of the most beautiful places in the world, has some of the best nightlife in Europe, and has a wide selection of fine and casual dining. Yes, it's quite touristy, but it's still uniquely Greek. If you visit during the calmer months April, June, and September, October, you can make the most of their warm weather without as many people. The reduced number of tourists means you will have an easier time enjoying Santorini's beaches and fine wine. Number 9. Karpathos. The combo of beautiful boutique resorts, crystal clear water, and access to nature and hiking trails should make the island of Karpathos the next hotspot in Greece. Luckily, you can still visit before it grows in popularity and experience the traditional way of life in the villages of Karpathos. It's the ideal spot to unwind and reconnect with yourself and nature. If you do your best relaxing at the beach, Kythira and Apella are quiet with the white sand and blue waters of the more famous islands. At last in the list, number 10, Athens. Many European capital cities are tourist traps, but Athens is not included on that list. The birthplace of democracy, modern science, and Western civilization, there is no shortage of things to do in this bustling metropolis. You can tour the famed Parthenon for a lesson in history and culture, or bike the Grande Promenade around Acropolis to take in the history at your ideal pace. There are also museums like the National Archaeological Museum where you can learn even more about the vital influence the Greeks have had on the world. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite places to visit in Greece? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.